everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We have Miss Jeanne today. She is going to make her pineapple stuffing, and I thought I would turn on the camera so that you could see the recipe, get the recipe. So, go ahead, Miss Jeanne.
And I double the recipe.
Oh yeah, that's right. She doubled this recipe. So I will leave the recipe down in the description below. But I've had it before. It's delish. So that was 2 sticks of butter. Going into the KitchenAid.
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar. Do you do it just till it creams together, Miss Jeanne?
Yes.
So
I'm no baker, so don't judge me.
She's no baker, so don't judge her, she said. What was I just going to say? Oh, she usually always doubles this. She's never made a single batch. Correct, Miss Jeanne?
Correct. Great as a leftover.
So I will definitely leave the recipe down in the description below. It is springtime, even though Miss Jeanne makes this for Thanksgiving and all, right?
Only when I have ham.
Only when she has ham. Okay.
All right, and then there's 8 eggs in here.
Girls did good.
Girls did good.
8 chicken eggs. In with the cream butter and sugar. This is my first time, friends, watching her make the recipe. So like to be able to bring it to the channel. The pineapple was 2 cans, and she drained it. Like through a colander, and then also on paper towels to get any of the excess liquid out, correct?
Right.
You don't want your pineapple to be wet, right?
No, because it makes it soggy in the dish.
Okay, so get as much of your liquid out as possible. Let me show you what that looks like.
This is very, very soupy. Then I'm going to add the pineapple. It's already crushed, so it isn't like it's going to get crushed anymore.
So she's going to fold in all the pineapple,
Mm-hmm.
or part of the pineapple. We're having ham today, so she's making the pineapple stuffing. And I missed it turning on the camera one time before when she made it since I've been here. So not this time. We're catching it.
I remembered this time.
So 12 ounce cans?
2 20-ounce cans.
2 20-ounce cans of the crushed pineapple, but just make sure you drain it.
Yeah, otherwise it doesn't set.
In case you didn't hear, because it won't set well if you leave all that liquid in there. So it doesn't take really long to make, right?
No, not if you soften your butter. So I took the butter out this morning. Oops. I'm also a sloppy cook.
She's funny. You all hear me all the time when I'm on here making things. Like, I took the butter out the night before. It's still ice cold. It's the kitchen.
Yeah. Well,
It's chillier.
it's the whole house.
It's the whole house.
Okay. And then they want you to spray the dish. I use a 9 by 12.
9 by 12 pan.
Right. And again, I'm a lazy cook, so I spray. I do care about the environment, but it doesn't appear that way today. And then I freeze my bread because it's easier to cut so it doesn't squash. And it's 10 slices of bread.
You just cubed
You
it?
can cube it however you like it cubed because it doesn't come out in a cube when you're done cooking it.
Right. So that's really good. My friends, you can make this any time of the year, even if they don't have the cubed, bread in the store. You can just do your own.
I always cut my own.
She doesn't use the cubes. So there's the bread. And I am trying to record this without being exactly on top of her, because you know what that's like when you're trying to make something. You don't want people under your feet. It's interesting texture.
Yeah, but it doesn't come out that way. I mean,
No.
It comes out a little bit firmer. So
Almost like a bread pudding.
yeah, the bread absorbs.
Yeah, the bread gets all the liquid.
Right. But
It's
again,
really good.
You don't drain your pineapple. It'll be runny.
Yeah, you don't want that. Let me.
Okay, sorry. And then you just pour it over. Make sure you hit it all.
Make sure you get all the bread.
That's right. And I usually put a pan under it when it's in the oven, only to make sure it doesn't bubble over.
Yeah, just make sure you don't get a mess in your oven.
Right. Because then Mel has to clean it.
I'm a good little cleaner around here.
She is. We call her Cinderella. It's not nice, but she cleans as just perfectly as Cinderella does.
It is the running joke around here that I'm Cinderella. There's the bowl empty. Look at that gorgeousness. And it's got a bright, beautiful color.
Yeah, it's a nice, and it will get a brown color on top when it gets cooked.
So this will go in the oven at
350 for an hour.
An hour.
So it does take a long time to cook, but
it's worth it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really, really good. So this is going to go in 350 for 1 hour. That's where it's going right now. And when it's done, I will bring you back and show you what it looks like. So a great big thank you to Miss Jeanne for sharing her pineapple stuffing, right?
Yes, pineapple stuffing.
Pineapple stuffing recipe. And we will be back to show you what that looks like when it comes out of the oven. Here it is, everyone, out. We put it underneath the broiler for just a few minutes, just so, because some people like the crunchy bits on the top. But if you can see in the inside, look at this. Amazing. I highly suggest you make it. Thank you to Miss Jeanne for supplying the recipe. And that is the pineapple stuffing. Again, I will leave the recipe down below in the description. Thank you, Miss Jeanne. See, she's eating the crispy
I'm eating the crispy parts.
bits. Okay, so there it is. Love you. Catch you on the next video. Bye, everyone.